Yo, what's going on, everybody? This is Dusty213, and welcome to the recap video of various hand dryers I caught number 5. How I made this particular episode is that I wanted to feature just slim dryers and accelerators. However, one location had 4 dryers, and 3 of them were accelerators, but one of them was a hands-off, so I was thinking, do I add this? But I could not stop ignoring it, so that's why I added it in. So it's basically nothing but slim dries, accelerators, and one hands-off. It all started in Fox Chapel, and then East Liberty, and then back to Shaler Township. So basically, that's what you're going to be seeing, or that's what you have seen in this compilation. I'm going to go over how I made everything. So let's get started. I am rocking a different headphone pair. So the first location is the Taco Bell on Freeport Road. There's actually 2 Taco Bells. This one's in the Fox Chapel Plaza, and this had a slim dry, which was my prediction. This was my first L9 74 slim dry. I thought it was going to have a 71, but I mean, I don't really do predictions based on the coloration of the slim dry, or literally any dryer. Overall, this slim dry sounds great, feels great. The pitch was slightly lower though, not by much though. This is definitely a pretty good choice for this Taco Bell. Now to the Giant Eagle Market District in Fox Chapel. My prediction for this was Lexan hands offs. There is only one Lexan hands off in this market district. I think this is actually the first Giant Eagle in general I ran into with accelerators. If you heard that sound there, that was a door creak. This door definitely could do for some WD-40, probably. But yeah, they both sounded the same. They're average. They both have the 1.1 or 1.1, whatever you guys prefer. They both dry really nicely, and they work very nicely, so no complaints for these, really. There's my 0.25% right there. This other restroom here had a hands-off and accelerator. Yeah, the Lexan hands-off is pretty average for its pitch. It's great for... It's a great warm air dryer. This accelerator, though, sounded a little bit higher pitch than the previous 2, but it still dries the same, so... Yeah, it works very nicely. Same with the hands-off, too. They both work really nicely. Okay, now to this McDonald's. Inside the Fox Chapel Plaza. Slim dries were my prediction, and I did see, though, that they were under renovation last time I went to this exact McDonald's, so I'm not sure if they replaced these or not, but I don't know. Maybe whenever they're done with the renovations, I'll go back and see what they've done, but all in all, I wouldn't mind if they kept these or replace them with something else. Okay, that's the first one. Yeah, the second one was slightly louder than the first one. They both dried the same, though. And for pitch-wise, the first one was slightly higher pitch than the second one here, but... the second one is literally average, but the first one was slightly higher pitch. They both dry the same, though, and they feel great, so no complaints about these 2 whatsoever. Okay, now to this Gecko on Fox Chapel Road. My prediction was an accelerator. With the recess cover, with all of this steel background that is here, just looks so cool. This accelerator did give me a jump scare. Yep, right there. I find that clip to be really funny. But anyway, the real deal. This is what it sounds like. Sound is average, dries great. It's got the 1.1, and obviously, as some of you guys like to say, 1.1. I prefer to saying point, but that's just personal preference. But overall, yeah, I'd say this accelerator is pretty good. So, moving on. Another McDonald's. This time it's in East Liberty on Penn Avenue. And this had what I was predicting, a Slim Dry, of course. This is the highest pitched Slim Dry in this compilation. It's definitely higher, it's definitely higher pitched than normal. But it still dries nicely, and solid use, so not much else to say about this, really. Now to my first Ollie's Bargain outlet. This was a former Kmart. My prediction was an accelerator, because I have seen a lot of Ollie's Bargain outlet videos before checking this one with accelerator, so that's why I went with it. This is the only pointed accelerator in this compilation. Everything else is 1.1, and actually the next one is 1.1. So, yeah. It does sound average. It drives really nicely. The only thing, though, is that it has a control code error. Whenever I first saw that, I was actually wondering if it was still working, and luckily it did for this video. Now the last one here, at a Dunkin' Donuts. That was pretty obvious from the custom cover, right? This is now replaced with a 2022 Thin Air, which I would have liked if they kept the accelerator, honestly. But it's fine, either way. Like I already mentioned, this has the 1.1. It sounds average, it drives nicely. I mean, come on, you can't go wrong with an accelerator, right? Okay, now this last part here, I'm not even gonna play this. It was just me saying that I don't think I'll be able to get the Fox Chapel Community Parks Accelerator Eco. This was one of the accelerator ecos I've wanted to capture ever since I started doing these. But unfortunately, I don't think I'll be able to get a vid on it, which really, really sucks. And that is it for the recap video of Various Hand Dryers Icon number 5 and how I made it. If you guys liked it, please be sure to like, share, comment, subscribe. The main video to Various Hand Dryers Icon number 5 will be, of course, in the description box below. Feel free to check that out. And as always, peace out.